Suzuki Institute of Dallas was founded in 1973 by Dr. Evelyn Herman, former CEO of the International Suzuki Association. Following Dr. Herman's retirement in 1986, Paul and Lorraine Landefeld guided the growth of the Institute to an enrollment of approximately 160 students. In May of 2005, Nicolette Solomon was appointed Executive Director and President of the Institute. Under her leadership, the Suzuki Institute has expanded to 300 students. We offer instruction in violin, viola, cello, piano, guitar, harp, flute, music theory and composition. Our most recent addition is Kadamo music for our very little ones. The Suzuki Institute regularly invites artists to conduct master classes and workshops for its students and the community. The Suzuki Institute of Dallas has a diverse and highly qualified faculty, as well as students from every continent. We are a small United Nations with one shared goal: to provide the best music education possible. The hallmark of our philosophy lies in building, maintaining, and strengthening family bonds in a most nurturing learning environment. What students gain goes far beyond learning to master a musical instrument.
The premise of Suzuki is nurtured with love. It's not saying we're going to force feed you information, but we're going to put you in an immersive environment where you can pick up music as an additional part of who you are.
As a Suzuki teacher, one learns that every child has their own rate of growing, of realization, of awakening, and every parent grows along with them.
If they can achieve playing an instrument, they can achieve anything in life, because you do have to practice every day. You do have to work hard. And as a parent, when you see that they've accomplished a song or a skill, they feel good about themselves, and then you feel good too.
Thank you, Miss Nicolette, for teaching it to me.
Okay. Violin isn't for sissies.
It is the parent's responsibility to make it a joyous process from beginning to end, and to make the experience a wonderful experience so that the child runs to the lessons and the practices.
Immediately I knew this is what we needed to do. We had to be here, and it would be a long time before I would give up my spot.
The three key concepts to the Suzuki training method are sensitivity, discipline, and endurance. What I love about the Suzuki Institute of Dallas is that we get all of that, plus teachers that love and care about teaching kids music.
What began as a fun thing to do with my 3-year-old turned into music becoming an integral part of all my children's education.
The outcome and the benefits from the Suzuki method are the wonderful bond that's created between a student and a parent, a kid and a parent, the wonderful character that can be built working together and spending time and building a relationship that's, going to last longer than the music is.
That it's not just a piano lesson here, I'm going to drop my kid off and have him learn a little bit of music. It's really an evolving thing that they have. The child and the parent, they come, they learn, they're involved with other families as well through the group classes, the play-ins that we have, the recitals that we have. When they go out and they play at different places in the community. It's a wonderful place for the children to be with other children that are doing the exact same thing, loving music and performing music.
The Suzuki Institute of Dallas seeks opportunities to heighten awareness of the Suzuki philosophy in hopes that more families can benefit from the character development, confidence, and learning skills our students gain through their Suzuki experience. As our scholarship program expands, we have the potential to provide an excellent music education to every parent and child who is willing and able to make a lasting commitment to daily practice and participate in the extended music programs which are integral to the Suzuki method. Over the past 25 years, the Suzuki Institute of Dallas has developed the most extensive curriculum of any Suzuki school in the region. The vision, dedication, and commitment to excellence of our enthusiastic staff will inspire and motivate young musicians as our school continues to grow. Nicolette Solomon, our director, studied with Dr. Suzuki in Matsumoto, Japan. Our former directors, Paul and Lorraine Landefeld, spent 2 years studying there as well. Their collective experience and education have helped to maintain our ties to Japan and the heart of the Suzuki philosophy, even as modern trends in music and the refinement of education techniques have influenced the evolution of our school. We at the Suzuki Institute of Dallas believe that every child can learn. Dr. Suzuki's mother tongue approach is rooted in his belief that all children can learn when given the opportunity to develop in an environment of love and patience. Much as children learn their native language by hearing it spoken continuously around them and repeating the sounds they hear, so too can they learn music through listening and repetition. We offer early childhood education to expectant mothers, newborns, and children up to kindergarten age. Kadamo music, pioneered by faculty member Donna Davis and designed to gently begin the musical journey for our youngest Suzuki family members, was so named for the Japanese word meaning children. Kadamo music incorporates Suzuki repertoire to help families with limited or no musical background comfortably make the transition to involvement in a formal, instrument-specific musical education. Babies may begin to observe lessons when they are as young as a few months old. By the time they are 3 years old, they are ready to begin studying an instrument. While we are never too old to learn, research shows that it is better to start as early as possible. Early beginnings enable children to know daily practice time as a normal part of their schedules and not perceive it as an intrusion. In this regard, studies and practice have shown that the earlier the excellent habit of daily practice is established, the more effective the long-term musical progress and self-discipline of the student will be. One of the cornerstones of Suzuki education is the group class, where even the tiniest student has the opportunity to be part of an ensemble. The children in a group class work toward a single goal, achieving a near-perfect performance of a simple piece together while interacting with the teacher and listening to their peers. The experience of working as a group while contributing as an individual builds great confidence in years to come. It also builds mutual respect among young people and helps reinforce the idea that learning and achieving can be fun and satisfying. As their musical abilities and educational needs grow, students are placed in orchestras, such as our Chrysalis and Twilight String Orchestras, where they learn traditional Baroque, classical, romantic, and modern string orchestra repertoire. Our continually expanding chamber music program gives the young musicians of our quartets and other ensembles opportunities to become performing musicians at a young age. In addition to individual and group instruction from their own teachers, Suzuki Institute of Dallas students participate in periodic master classes with visiting artists. Our annual Festival of Concerts provide all students with the opportunity to play in a fine concert hall from an early age. This is but one of our ways to showcase the talents of every child enrolled in this school. Our goal is for every child to receive the tools needed to understand and perform music to the best of their abilities. To this end, we have greatly expanded our music theory and composition curriculum. Music theory is an important component of every musician's education. Students are enrolled in music theory as soon as they have the ability to write. Our Institute's music theory classes follow the curriculum of the Texas Music Teachers Association, the standard by which music theory is graded in the state of Texas. One of the great advantages of being in a school setting is that teachers get to work together. Faculty receives feedback, help, and inspiration from one another, while their discussions and cooperative problem solving help to keep the teachers vibrant, creative, enthusiastic, and open-minded. Instrumentalists also have the opportunity to receive coaching from one of our piano faculty members. Violinists, for example, who are preparing for their book test or simply want to refine their performance skills, can sign up for as many coaching sessions as they wish. The pianist works closely with the student, the same as a professional musician would do when working toward polishing a piece. This is also a more enjoyable method for a student to review previously mastered repertoire. All good childhood education, whether sports, chess, academics, or music, demands parental involvement. In a Suzuki school, a parent attends every lesson and becomes the home teacher until the teacher determines a sufficient level of independence has been achieved by the student. This takes many years. The parent is the teacher's helper 7 days a week and is given careful instructions at the individual lesson on how to guide the child's practice. The secret to success lies in the triangle of parent, teacher, and child. Each side of this triangle is of equal importance. Suzuki Institute of Dallas graduates have gone on to study at Juilliard, Peabody, Oberlin, Rice, Vanderbilt, the University of Southern California, Texas Christian University, Indiana University, and other fine schools. All of our graduates continue to enjoy and appreciate fine music and art regardless of the careers they ultimately pursue.